Hi Cancer, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. This is your love reading from today, the 31st of March. And I've just asked for a love story for the very near future. So I won't put an end date to it anymore. So if you find this on the 9th or on the 15th or whatever, and it resonates with you, it is still your reading. So I'm just going to jump right in and see what's going on for you, Cancer, for the very near future with your love story. And I've started to incorporate the number, today's date in the reading. So today we have the number 31. So 31 is all about the 3 and the 1. The 3 is creativity, passion, joy, fun, laughter, investment, like where you invest your energy. And the number 1 is all about new beginnings, new start, starting over, being first. And then combined, the 3 plus 1 is 4. So it's all about the heart center. So let's see how that fits in with your reading. Wow. Oh, sorry for yelling. As I said, wow, it was 111 on the clock there. Let's see what comes out here. Wow. So I'm going to read them out exactly as they came out. So the first little group of 2. First we have, this is beautiful because number 6 to me is all about the love. It's all about how you the totality of you, how you feel more love towards yourself, like how you are a completion or in alignment between you and your higher self, or you or your inner being, or you or your soul, or whatever you want to call it. And the border around the deck, it is Archangel Power Tarot cards. I forgot to say, by Doreen Virtue. It is an orange border, which is all about the same thing as the number 3, creativity, passion. It's also your sexuality. It's your second chakra. So I feel like this is a very fiery situation that's going on right now. It's a very creative and passionate meeting with somebody, but it is this totality of love. So I don't feel like it's playing games. I don't feel like it's like just a quick in and quick out thing. It's somebody that entered your life or is about to enter your life shortly. It says on the bottom, congratulations, you've done a beautiful job. It doesn't say that whatsoever. I make stuff up as I go. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, and promotions. So as I read that, because it's your love reading, as I read into that, that is more like congratulations. And don't ask, the program reverses the cards. It's just how it is right now. It's 6 of Gabriel. So it is like, congratulations, you've done a beautiful job with yourself. You've done whatever you've done in the past, whatever you've done recently in your life in terms of your relationships. You've done a really good job, whether that is trying to mend something, whether that's leaving a relationship, whether that's you being single, just waiting for somebody to come in. Just like a pat on your back saying you've done a really good job, and to continue to do that. It's almost like a celebratory feeling. And then I feel for some of you guys, it's like another story coming through. I feel for some of you guys that there's a person that has entered your life and it's a bit back and forth. You are seeing this person and it feels really fiery. It feels really passionate. And like I said, really creative. So maybe it could be a work-related situation that you met them at work, or you met them after work, like this after work thing. It might not even be that you're working at the same place, but you've gone to like an after work situation where you met them. I mean, due to the situation right now where so many people are in isolation or in quarantine or whatever's going on, I feel like this is, however you've met them, it is quite recent. And I feel like they're sparking things in you. I feel like it's really up and down. I'm going to be so honest here, and I don't know if you like to hear this. I don't know if it's for the long run, and maybe you already know that, and maybe you just need to hear that I don't know. It's like something about it is it's not playing games. They're not being, they're not playing you. They're not, I don't even think that they have like several people that they're seeing right now. They're just really enjoying their time with you. But I think that they sort of have they're a bit scared. I think that you perceive them as they're a bit scared of commitment or something like that. And so the energy that's coming through is like, yes, let's have fun, but let's not decide where this is going. And if you're okay with that, Cancer, this could turn into something really beautiful. But I feel like the message that is coming through here is to not sort of lose yourself in it or start to make compromises on yourself because it's something that they want. It's their truth. You're entitled to your truth as well. And if you just the thing that you can't do is say no to their truth. If they're holding their truth to be like, this is what I want, and you're holding your truth and saying, this is what I want, you can go like really well along. The minute that they start to resist your truth, the saying that the truth that you have about us, or if you want commitment faster, if you want to do things that I'm not ready for, that's not going to work. If they push like against you, or if you push against them, or resist their, I don't know how to say it, resist their story, resist their truth, that's the only time where you sort of close your own energy down. If you focus on what you want and what you are longing for, and just sort of say, okay, to what they want, you're going to get what you want. But if you start to feel like you're compromising, if it's just on their terms, and they're saying, this is what I want, can you deal with that? And you're like, yeah, they're really not deep down. I just feel like to just stay in your energy and feel like you're worthy of exactly what you want. So this could turn into something really beautiful that from the very start, it looked like a fling. It looked like very passionate and very like, we're just meeting up having sex and nothing really more comes out of it. Like an initial, but you feel the spark and you feel the attraction to this person. I feel like it really could turn into something beautiful. Not to say that this is not beautiful. I just feel, Cancer, that you probably want more and what this person right now is portraying. I just have this story in the back of my mind about, it wasn't not too long ago that I saw this interview with Robbie Williams and his wife of I don't know how many years now, and 2 kids later or 3 kids later, or however many kids. And she met him. When she met him, she was like, there he is. There's my guy. I'm going to marry that guy. And he was like, she's fun. She's cute. Let's see how long this ends. Let's see, And she just felt in the fiber of her being that she should not tell him that she knew he was the one for her, because she knew she was gonna freaking scare him off. And they were there, both of them, speaking in this interview, and he was like, you're probably right. Like, if you would have said that, he probably would have ran. And so she knew in her heart where this was going. And she was just, doing what was needed to be done in the very beginning. And here they are, I don't know how many years later, married with kids. And so there's something in it about that energy. It's sort of a bit like play and fun, and that he, because I said Robbie Williams, it could be you, and you could be a man or a woman. I don't think this is you. I think it's them. I think it's them who are more like in a playful, let's see how this goes. I don't see maybe the long term, but let's have fun. And you're the one who wants what you feel more. But if you soak in what you can have and you feel in your heart that, no, I know that there's more later. They just need to realize it. And sort of, not in a sneaky way, not in a shady way, playing a games. Because that's the thing I feel about this. There's no games here. It's really gorgeous. And what's beautiful, what came out next to it, is the Knight of Gabriel. So there's 2 great Gabriels here. The Archangel Gabriel. And I feel like both of you is mending something. Both of you are healing something, even as far back as to your childhood upbringing, and maybe even how you, I know that turns really deep really fast, but like how you've portrayed your parents. Have your parents stay together? Did they split up? If they stay together, did they have the most romantic relationship that you, probably not, because of how I see this, because Gabriel is here. Gabriel is all about the children, helping the children, and also coming out to heal the inner child most of the time. And that's what I see is happening here. So you could have had like your outlook on love and life with, in terms of how it's supposed to be in a relationship, might have not been to the very best. You might not have had one of your parents around for various reasons. You might have, for instance, my parents were married for a really long time, for a too long time. They should have not been married for the extent of time that they were married. And we've later in life just did like try to remember if we've seen them kiss once. We've tried to remember. We've seen them hug, but we don't think. And if we have seen them kiss, it happened once or twice. And so I'm not brought up in a very touchy-feely family. It hasn't screwed me over, but it also had me. Had to work on my to be intimate, like having intimate issues. This could be something else. This could be you've had parents that really fought a lot. You could have parents that is not very present with you. However this is playing out in your life, I feel like because Gabriel comes out for the both of you, it's not just a orange border, but it's Gabriel. It is speaking about how the both of you is being mended, how the both of you is being healed, and I think through each other, there's something like a common analogy there. You're sparking each other because you're reminding each other of each other, and you have sort of the same upbringing or the same, even though it's not the same at all. Maybe you would say, no, they have both their parents and they say that they were happy. And then there's something else that you're touching on. It's like the same energy somehow from the upbringing. And this is sort of beautiful because this is like represented as a woman and as a man. Obviously this could be for whatever sexual preference you have, whatever gender interest you have. But it's being portrayed that way. So it's so strongly how it's like comes out as a loving couple. Like you guys have come together. You both on this beautiful horse, this beautiful spirit animal that is so powerful, such a there's such a guiding light first and foremost, but there's such a powerhouse. Like the horse is the most devoted powerhouse. If you can make a connection, this is a really good description to this person and to you and to your then connection, because I feel like to describe a horse, if you are able, if you have that sort of, if you have it within you to connect with a horse, to really have the horse's trust, and to really have, like, the horse will be to you forever. They will just do anything for you. It's almost like you're able to connect with a cat. It's like a cat turns into a dog once you make a connection with them. A cat sort of, you can't say that because a cat still will do whatever they want. But the horse has sort of the same, somewhat the same qualities, and they're not just gonna, they're not gonna, you know, a dog, if you take a dog, they're gonna love just anybody. They don't care who you are, really. If you just have a heart, they're just gonna love you. And they're gonna love you even if you suck. But a cat won't. And a horse won't. They are more, you really have to bring it. But once you make that connection, if the horse and the cat feels like you're on their side and you're making that, it's almost a spiritual connection. You have their undivided devotion for the rest of your life, for the rest of that connection. And that's what I feel. It's almost like, so the both of you are on horses. So both of you are a bit, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Let's Let's see, which could be a good thing. That sort of doesn't lock anybody down. It's like, let's see, let's just have fun. It's a gorgeous energy, and I feel like if you just sort of settle in your most authentic and confident energy, it could really go places. And underneath her card, it says, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. It's almost like the story that I said about Robbie Williams, that, you know, you're move ahead, like don't hold back for this person, and there's great passion here, and you know instinctively what to do, like you know when to fully, you know, it's almost like you're meeting somebody and you're at this certain level and you have information for them, but you just feel, it's like when the student is ready, the teacher appears, that kind of thing. You sort of know when you meet certain people that it's not time for me to talk about this with this person right now, because they're just not there yet. That type of feeling. And so you get, like, you feel from your inner being when it's time to have certain conversations and when it's time to not. But as I said, don't compromise yourself. If you start to sort of eat away at yourself, have a little reality check with yourself there. And so I feel like, yeah, this is very descriptive of you. I feel like this is them. The guy is representing them, and the girl is representing you. And here underneath the Knight of Gabriel, it says confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. This is exactly how they see you, how they view you. And when you're in that energy, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic, they're so drawn to you. It's gorgeous. And it's 2 orange. So the basics of this is creativity, it's passion, it's sexuality, it's joy, it's fun, it's fun. As well as you're mending things. You're going deeper probably without even knowing about it. And then I just want to show you what dropped out at the same time. We have 3 purple borders and a blue border that fell out like in one group like that. And I'll go through them individually at first. And then see if there's a common, like, wow, I just saw, beautiful. So it came out like that. So the sun, first we have the sun, and it says life is wonderful, thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So whether you're single now, or whether you're whether it's resonating with you that you just met somebody, this is a unicorn, and the unicorn to me speaks about a soulmate connection. Unicorns and peacocks just comes with a soulmate connection. And I don't know, it's like it's interesting because usually I'm getting it's like I get equally about them as I do about you. And usually I sort of, if I have a reading, usually what comes out is more about you than them. And if I want to find out more about them, I sort of have to ask about it. But it's like equally they're coming out as strong. And so I feel like this is them. And so this is showing a soulmate connection. So this person, whether you're single or you just started to see somebody, this person that I just described, it's describing the person. And from what the messages is bringing here, it is a soulmate. It's your person. And with the sun, it's like the most uplifting, the most inspirational card in the deck, the sun. The sun could imply a Leo. There's a lot of sunflowers here. There's a lot of growth, I see. Like there's a lot of growth to be had in this relationship. Like you can really grow together. It's almost like if you feel like you meet somebody else and the second you meet them, you understand, oh, I'm not going to be able to sort of show my true colors here, but with this person you can. There's something that they're exciting you, and so they're drawing something yummy out of you. And with the number 19, it's also the Prince of Heaven. Number 19 is all about Prince of Heaven, which I also added Princess of Heaven, because why is it only Prince of Heaven? So this is your person. This is the person coming in, the Prince of Heaven with the sun. And then we have the number 1, which is all about new beginnings, like we already had. in the date, today's date. And then number 9, which is all about endings, but it's also unconditional love. So, and then you add those 9 plus 1 together, and we have number 10. So it's a completion of something. We have new beginnings, we have endings, we have a completion. So there's one thing talking about how this is a whirlwind of a relationship. It could be, I don't want to scare anybody, but it could be that there's first a coming together, which will end fairly soon, for then coming together again. So maybe this is speaking to some of you guys who are separated, that actually have met this person and we're separated right now. You know for a fact that it is your soulmate. This is your Robbie Williams, who sort of doesn't know yet and is a bit scared. But it is a soulmate connection, and so they will come back. And if you know that to be true in your heart, you know what I'm talking about. If you're single and you just haven't met anybody, and this fling thing happening with some person, you're just really single, then this is the person coming in. Your soulmate, your prince of heaven, princess of heaven, is on their way in. For your very near future, they're on their way in. I don't get too much if you're in a committed relationship, or if you're... There is a completion here. So there might be some endings to some relationships. And so this is an encouragement to you to tell you that there are others for you out there if you're sort of second guessing yourself. And it is a spiritual border. It's a purple border. So it's all about the spiritual growth that is going on right now. And the bottom, it says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the process of positive thinking and inspiring success. So it's like life is just really beautiful right now, and just continue to believe in yourself and continue to believe in love, and this will show itself to you. It is a soulmate connection, guys. And it's like I'm hesitant when I say that, so I think I'm picking up on your energy that you don't know. You don't know what this is. You don't know if it's your person or not, or you're second guessing it. You don't have to. I understand, because of their manners. If you've met this person and they have a very, it's almost like a player's energy, but they're not. They're serious, and they couldn't be more serious about you. You're the person that really got their attention. They really want to be with you, but I think they just have issues with commitment. And if they just see that, even though I commit to this person, which is you, or even though I go deeper into this, or say, shall we take it further, or shall we, whatever like the next step is for you guys, they will still have just as much fun. It will still be as light in the relationship. It won't be like they be bogged down, or feel like they're closed in or locked in or whatever. So guys, be more bold. Feel like this is the real thing, because it is. It's coming in. It's coming in both as a soulmate, as the sun, and as Prince of Heaven. So it's like 3 confirmations in one. Kinder egg. And then we have solutions. So this is, I feel like this is almost like a guidance, like a message for you, rather than this is you or this is them. So with the number 14, the number 14 for me is so funny, because this number has changed over the years for me, and I understand that there's a certain frequency to all the numbers, and if you go in to see how somebody's saying this is the perfect meaning for this number, you probably will find something else. But for me, the number 14, as a little group of 2, number 1 and number 4, 14 is all about like the soft, gentle. It speaks like, when I see the number 14, it's like, okay, love is around me. There's a gentle energy around me. It's a supportive energy around me, and it's very subtle. It's almost so subtle that you can't see it or feel it. It's almost, it's so natural, I should say. It's not like you can't see it or feel it, but it's so natural that you might miss that it's actually there, if that makes any sense. It's super soft, it's super nice, it's super friendly. And I think this is the guidance coming in for you guys. And with the number 1, it's all about new beginnings. Number 4 is all about the heart. And if you add those together, it's your life path. So it's like we're almost building this message. It's almost like it's becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. That's what I feel with the relationship. It's becoming stronger and stronger. And it's like maybe you didn't even in the beginning, not even in the beginning, like maybe not even you in the beginning understood or are going to understand that this is your person, this is your soulmate. You might think that you're just having fun, or you might think that this is just your friend, or you might think it's just a coworker or somebody that you ran into them and you just had a lot of fun with them and you didn't think more of it. But then, down the road here, it turns out they're your soulmate. So we're building this. It's really, really strong. And it's this on the bottom. Success comes from objective compromise. Oh my God. Self-control and patience. Forgiving and healing energy. I mean, it's literally the Robbie Williams story. It's like success comes from the objective compromise. It's an objective compromise. So you understand that you just have to give this to them right now because that's what they need. And probably what you need as well, or you would have attracted somebody that was going to jump on board straight ahead. That probably might have scared you off as well. If they were coming full force, full on, you might have actually stepped back. So it looks like it's them, but the law of attraction works wonders. So it looks like it's them, but this is you attracting them in this state, if that makes sense. And so you're attracting them in this state. And so they're giving you little by little by little, more and more and more and more, and for you to sort of take on and take on and take on. And it looks like you're the objective one. You're the one that says, yes, I can say this, but not that. And yes, I can. And it's like you're loving it. It's not like that's why it's called objective compromise. I never heard it that way before, but it's so descriptive of what I've been trying to say. Like, don't lose yourself. Don't start to peel away the authentic version of you, but compromise in a way that, if you feel like you're ready to say this, you get a hint from the inside. It's like, no, don't go there. Or yes, you can say this. That is the objective compromise. Self-control and patience. Just be patient with this situation. This is also right before you're meeting this person. Cancer, if you're single, I feel like this is the self-control and patience that you need right now. And that there's a message coming in that this soft-spoken, very gentle, very loving, authentic type of love is coming your way. It is so gorgeous. Yeah. Then, so we had the Sun, we had the solutions, and then we have the Strength card. It's number 11, and it's the Leo card, so it's the second time we have some sort of going somewhere. So you could be dealing with the Leo, or you could be cross-watching this. You who are watching this reading might be a Leo, or you might have strong Leo in your chart, in your birth chart. With the 11 there, it's all about alignment. This is a wish for you right now. The number 11 for me is a master number, as is 22 and 33. And the 11 is more focused on your wish, your dream, your wants. 22 is all about, let's do this. Let's make this a reality. Should we start to implement whatever it is that you're dreaming about? 33 is all about 11 and 22 combined. Like, I have a dream and we're doing it, and so it's full manifestation, that type of thing. And since this is the 11, it's more like it's in alignment, so it is within what you want. And it's sort of a portal that you're stepping through right now. You're choosing this type of love. You're choosing to let it in on your terms. But it's still in dream state. So whether you already met this person, it's something you're wishing for this relationship to become what you want it to become, if that makes sense. Or you're single and you're dreaming about this relationship that is going to come in. And it's called Strength. It's a Strength card. Leo usually comes with that. And it is an infinity sign that the dove is flying around with there. The infinity sign could be represented as an 8. So it is a powerful energy that is coming in. It's a powerful relationship that you're stepping into, and it's like so above, so below, so on heaven, so on earth. So it is a manifestation time for you. It's about to happen. So whether you already have, some would say, well, I already met the person. Even though you already met the person, I feel like it's a starting, what do you call that in English? Startsträcka. Starting point, starting stretch, starting period. Like there's a startup period before you really feel like, okay, this is my person, this is where I belong, this is where I want to be, or that you feel really, really confident with them, that they're coming out saying that to you. If this is not a Leo person that you're dealing with, or that is going to come into your life, this is talking about you. This is you, guys. You are having the strength. You know what you want. There is some sort of fragility, can you say that? Fragile energy around you that is really gorgeous, that is really beautiful. And I feel like you really want to take things one step at a time. So like I said, it is a good thing that they don't come in full on, because it would scare you away. It's again a purple border, so it's all about the spirituality, the spiritual connection between you guys. It is so gorgeous. And then the last card out is number 9, Michael. So 9 is all about an ending. 9 is all about unconditional, and it's like taking action. So it's like you're starting to speak your authentic truth here about who you are. There's a phoenix rising in the back here, and you're somewhat focused on where you come from. That's probably why you feel a bit vulnerable and fragile at times. And we have the healing from Gabriel there. But this is like leaving the old days behind, leaving the old relationships behind. We're not have to go there anymore. There's an owl here in the front of you who like flails about, like really wanting your attention to say, let's focus on how wise you've become. Let's focus on where you're going now. Let's focus on this gorgeous relationship that you either just have met or that you're about to meet. And to speak your authentic truth, guys. It is really, really gorgeous. I'm going to continue to pull cards in the extended version and see what else comes out for you guys. So if you feel authentic, I was going to say, because I said that about this. Because if you feel like it resonated with you, then probably the extended will resonate with you as well. If this is where we part ways, then thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you back in a week. Take care, guys. Bye.